What is up, guys? Welcome back to Matt Walker Fitness. A few of my friends have told me I need to put a bit more energy into my videos, so let's give it a go. Maybe I should take some pre-workout like Lachlan and Tyson do. Woo! Alright, let's get straight into the questions. Comeback Quadster. Will you do a video on your mobility regimen, especially for hips and legs for squats? I don't really do much for that, to be honest. I probably should do a little bit more, but to warm up for my squats, I will do goblet squats. I'll also do some light jogging, maybe just a minute or two, and some leg swings. So nothing special, just swing them out to the side and swing them up to the front. Does that answer your question? It probably doesn't. Sorry about that. Seam Land. I hope I'm saying that right. What were the numbers on your squat and deadlift? I can tell you what my squats and deadlifts were. For each session, I'll have the weight specified in kilograms with a hyphen and then the number of reps separated by commas. Since starting squats, I was making steady increases to the weight until it reached a point where I thought my form was being sacrificed. So I reduced the weight slightly and focused on better depth, which is why you can see D after some of the weights. The same goes for deadlifts, which I also cut back on to focus on technique. Packy 2. What do you do when you are tired? Do you chill or decrease intensity, or do you go hard every time despite being tired? Keep making dem vids. Thanks for the support, man. What do I do when I'm tired? There are those days where you are tired and you're not really hitting the weights or the bodyweight training as hard as you usually would. I still try and train as hard as I can, but you've just got to accept when you train sometimes that you will be tired on some days. So I suggest just working as hard as you can, but if you're tired, don't expect to be hitting your maxes or achieving what you usually would. Alright, so let's check out what I did over the 6-week period for bodyweight training. I generally focused on a program similar to my month 4 bodyweight training program for the Stronger series, but I mixed it up a little bit and threw a few random exercises in there. Given the bar muscle up is heavily technique based, I found it very useful using these rubber bands to get a feel for the movement. Here's one of my first attempts without the band. I'm still lacking the technique required. After a few weeks using the band, you'll find your strength and technique improves greatly. I also spent some time on the one-arm chin-up again. Outside of these attempts shown here, I mainly worked on archer chin-ups and one-arm chin-up negatives. With the right training and a slight reduction in my body weight, I managed to get the right arm, one-arm chin-up again. So for cardio, I did quite a bit of running leading up to the City to Surf. I found my cardio was improving quite quickly, and so was my pace. Let's have a look at some of the runs I did. For the 14-kilometer City to Surf run, I was aiming to get sub 90. I ran the whole way, and considering the amount of training I did, I was pretty happy with that. So let's have a look at what I did for weights. Aside from working on depth and explosiveness at the bottom of my squat, I need to remember to keep my chest up. This will ensure my body is aligned with my center of gravity and that the bar is traveling in a straight path. Like squats, for deadlifts I was conscious of keeping my chest proud. Again, this is to ensure that the bar is travelling in a straight path. You'll also notice that now between reps, I pause, rather than using bounce or momentum between each rep. During bench press training, I was attempting a max of 112.5. which I failed, and I shortly after that attempted 110 kilograms. During that lift, I actually had a bit of a tweak in my left shoulder. Unfortunately, I experienced a bit of an injury. So I tried a few sessions after that, like the next week, and even on the lighter weight, I was still experiencing a bit of pain. So I decided I needed to take a rest on the bench press. So therefore, I had to rest a few weeks, and I worked my way back up to the strength I had prior to that. So how much weight did I lose over that 6-week period? I started at 80.3 and I ended up at 79 kilograms. So there's a difference of 1.3 kilos, which isn't actually that much considering how much cardio I was doing for City to Surf. I did expect to lose more weight. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see footage that's released before these videos. And subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned because I've got an exciting video coming up. Don't forget, ask me anything and I will answer it. What's your best Conor McGregor pose? Put it on Instagram, tag me in it.